Nestled under the peaceful Santa Susana Mountains lies a train tunnel. Nothing out of the ordinary for the everyday passerby. But this tunnel holds a dark past.
Once used as a passageway for Charles Manson and his family of followers to travel back and forth between towns. Inside, the walls are covered with satanic symbols and animal sacrifices used for ritualistic purposes, and is now a frequent meeting ground for cults who dabble in black magic.
In 1990, a 21-year-old UCLA student was found brutally murdered and stabbed 18 times within the tunnel. Detectives believe that the gruesome murder may be linked to an occult ritual after finding a pentagram and a medallion around the young man's neck.
The land itself is charged with energy, and many reports of supernatural sightings from gray aliens, ghosts, and even Bigfoot. Not far from the tunnel sits the Santa Susana train depot, known for shadow figures and other paranormal phenomenon.
In this investigation, we will be conducting experiments at 2 different locations, day and night, to find answers to who or what is responsible for the hauntings here. This is the weirdest shit right now. Jim opened up his app and it came up Ron. That is the name of the victim. That is so crazy. Like, and you had just downloaded it as well.
I literally bought the app, I downloaded it, cut it on, and then Ron pops up.
I have no idea what this means. What's his mind say? Like, listen, look, there it is right there. Ronald, these are our notes right here. And did you hear that?
I did.
And
I totally heard that. I'm gonna grab my camera now
I feel like
this all just started happening.
I think it is absolutely insane. We just found out about the murder of Ron. We're researching it, and the first thing that comes through on your ghost app is Ron.
How does that work? How does that work?
There's no, I have full body chills as well. Like, I'm actually kind of freaked out. I don't know what to do. I don't know where that message has came from, if that makes sense.
Because, I mean, just researching, I mean, this kid was very much involved in kind of occult activities.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
if there's anyone who's going to come through spiritually, it's probably going to be Ron. I honestly, I don't know what to think at all.
Well, even while we were filming, we heard a loud bump after it said something.
Yeah, and it
house.
came from over there.
So is that a sign for us to get packed up and head out?
I guess so. I mean, we're going to go into the story a little bit more once we actually get to the location, which is the murder site of Ron Baker. But for now, I think it's time to just pack up. Let's just go there and see what happens.
Let's do it.
Okay. We're currently at Corganville Park in Simi Valley, California. To my left, you cannot see because it is pitch dark, is the Santa Susana Mountains. Right on the other side of that mountain right there, not too far at all, is Chatsworth. The Manson family lived just over that hill over there, not that far at all. And within this hill, there's the Manson Caves, and we're on our way to the Manson Tunnel. You guys probably know who Charles Manson is already. He was a cult leader who was responsible for leading his followers to murder 35 people back in 1969. The tunnel where we're heading to right now is actually where the Manson family used to travel back and forth from the ranch that they stayed at when they wanted to come through to Simi Valley. So lots of history going on here. But the main reason why we're venturing out here tonight is because of Ronald Baker. He was found murdered in this tunnel in 1990. When Jim and I started to research Ronald back at Jim's house, we downloaded an app. It's It's kind of like an ovulus. It will manipulate words to tell us what we need to know. The first word that came through was Ron. We're still a little bit shaken up by it. We pretty much just packed up our equipment really fast and we came right down here. The park is closed right now. There is nobody here. We're standing right in front of the train tracks right now, and we're gonna try and get a closer look into this tunnel. So what happened to Ron was terrifying. It is honestly like something you can't even imagine other humans doing this to their friend more than anything. The two guys that actually murdered Ron, I don't know, do you know if that they're in jail or anything like that? How long they're in prison
serving
for?
Life prison.
Life.
So I'm not even sure if they got the death sentence, so I'm not positive.
They better be serving life, because what happened to Ron is disgusting. Ron was a student at UCLA. He was 21 years old. He was a scientist. He was extremely smart. When Ron was in university, he actually joined like a secret society, and it was called the Mystical Circle, or the Mystic Circle, I believe. He was already into like Wiccan kind of culture before, but I feel like he might have actually slipped into a darker side when he joined this cult-like group. I don't even know what it was, and still people don't even know what it is to this day. In university, he did have a couple of roommates. Those two roommates that he had are the guys who kidnapped him and took him down to this tunnel. Now, they actually kidnapped Ron because they wanted to try and get, what were they trying to do? Like try and get some money out of his parents or something like that?
They wanted to send a ransom to his parents to get money.
It was like $5 million or something like that. His parents weren't even rich, so like there was no way that that was even getting paid. His parents thought it was a joke. They got a call from them. They thought it was a joke. They hung up, and they basically just went, okay, let's just kill him then. So they took him to this tunnel and they stabbed him 18 times. 18 times, and slit his throat so deep that his head was nearly severed.
When the cops found him, he had no identification on him, and he was, you know, so bad injured that they named him John Doe 135. And I guess when they found him, he had a pentagram medallion on.
That's right.
So that kind of made him believe that potentially where he was found, you know, it may have been an occult type of murder, you know, or a ritual. Maybe he was being sacrificed of some sort.
When they found his body, they also found pentagrams on the wall, satanic symbols all over the place, and then they also found animal sacrifices lying around as well. I feel kind of vulnerable at the moment, I'm not gonna lie.
Ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready. Yeah, we don't want to get too close, obviously, because a train just went by a few minutes ago.
Right.
This is an active rail track. Whew. Did you hear that? Can we walk back?
Yeah, I'm good to set up wherever you want to.
We can just set up right here if you want.
Yeah.
This place is freaking creepy.
Agreed.
Did you want to bring your app out real fast?
Yeah, let's do it. So this is the one that we kind of caught the name on earlier, and I'm just gonna cut it on.
Ovilus on.
Hey Ron, are you here by chance?
Satan.
No way. Did that just say Satan?
That totally says Satan.
Holy shit. That is crazy. That is freaking weird. Three?
3. Is there 3 of you?
Okay, somebody wanted us here tonight. We know that you wanted us here. You gave us the signs. We have no idea who you are, but we want to know your story.
Students.
Okay, that's a little...
Students built
That's...
quantum physics?
Whoa! Okay, no, that is weird. Because Ron, that's what he studied in university at UCLA, quantum physics. Are you giving us clues that you're here with us right now, Ron? Can you give us a really clear sign, and can you go over to that device right there?
Paranormal.
That is a paranormal piece of equipment.
Ovilus off.
It was saying something as I cut it off.
It said it was like pan something. Whoa, 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 whoa. The second you just turned that off. Lots of activity happening. Whoa. Do you want us to put it back on? Can you make it stop if you want us to turn the ovulus back on?
Ovilus on.
That is weird.
Heard.
Were you murdered here? Can you light that REM pod up if you were murdered? Yes. Look at that! That is crazy. Something is literally holding on to that. It's weird because it's almost like there's a pattern. Like I've never actually seen it do that before. Look at all the colors. Okay, I'm gonna just restart this real fast. We're just double checking to make sure.
Hate.
Did it just say hate?
It said hate.
Why would it just say hate? That's... Okay, sorry. I did have to restart it though because I need to... There you go. Okay, that's definitely not just a malfunction. Jim, this is some of the best REM pod activity I think I've ever gotten. Okay, I have another experiment for you. Can you come up? Oh, look, it's spiking, it's spiking. Can you make it do that again, please? That's amazing, thank you. I'm gonna go over here if you want to touch this, okay? Murder. Can you describe your murder for us, please? Look, it stopped. They both stopped. We've seen you light this REM pod up.
Chills.
Yeah, I literally got chills as well. The second it said that, it felt like something walked right through me. Not even kidding. Look, your K2's going off. What was that noise? That sounded like a hammer. Like somebody.
Do you get a sense of just like calmness right this second?
Actually, that's funny that you said that because no, I actually got a really weird sense of like nervousness.
My heart's like beating really weird right now.
You're having palpitations?
Yeah.
You can take a seat. Do you want to drink a water?
No, I'm okay. What's wrong with my light?
Look. What?
It's like a weird kind of beat.
Do you still feel calm? You feel okay?
Yeah, but it just like took over for a second. I don't know what that was. And then this thing starts back up.
Yeah.
After that just happened.
Yeah. Are you doing okay? I've been feeling pretty calm this entire time, but I'm not gonna lie, I keep getting these waves of like extreme nervousness.
Same.
I really didn't expect things to just kind of start going like crazy the second we started setting up. What are you thinking? Do you think that there's multiple spirits here?
It's doing it again.
Your heart?
Yeah.
There's also another location that I wanted to go to as well. We can walk back to the car, take a little rest, take a break, and then we'll get to the other location if that's cool. Okay, I think we should go. If you're not feeling right, let's honestly, I don't want to chance anything because we are quite far out here, so let's pack up and then head over to the train depot. We head over to the Santa Susana train depot, located half a mile from the Manson Tunnel. Built in 1903, this location is rich in history, and there's also been multiple reports of paranormal activity. And we're here to find out if there's a link between the two locations.
That wasn't creepy.
What is that noise? Were you filming when that kicked on?
Yeah,
I wasn't filming.
I was.
That sounds like whistling. Doesn't that sound like whistling? Like, almost like a train whistle? Like...
Yeah.
I can't hear it anymore. That was weird. That sounded like a train conductor. Like whistling. What? There have been many reports of strange activity happening in this building right behind me here. And I honestly think that a lot of it has to do with the train tunnel that we were literally just at. Let's see if we get any activity with the REM pod. That's what I'm curious about, because we had so much activity with it at the train tunnel. All right, this is the moment of truth. Oh, as I said, this is the moment of truth. This is, dude, what? Okay, that's strange.
Why is it just blinking like that?
Okay, oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
It was like a
It's
knock
like
on...
upstairs. No, it was like creaking upstairs.
Like the floorboards?
Yeah.
Is there somebody that wants to communicate with us? Can you make that REM pod go off? The REM pod's that device right there on the stairs. If that was you that made that device go off, can you do it again for us? If there's any spirits that followed us from the train tunnel, the Manson tunnels, they call it. Whoa. Okay. Did you see that? It went to like every color. Look, it's doing it. It's going to every single color. It's doing exactly what it done at the tunnels. Exactly what it done. That's crazy. No, seriously, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I've never seen the REM pod just go that crazy at 2 different locations at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you knock on the door? Can you show us that you're here? What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring another device out. We're gonna bring a digital recorder out, and basically that's gonna allow you to talk to us so we can actually hear your voice. So we're gonna ask you questions, and you're just gonna go up to the device and you're gonna say very loud and very clear your answer, okay? Did you follow us from the tunnel? Do you know his name? Can you tell me what year it is?
Did you work here?
Can you tell us how old you are? Did you follow us from the tunnel?
I was like certain that we were gonna get a response from that session. I keep feeling like something's touching my right arm.
Was that you touching Jade?
I keep like all over. Weird. Keep feeling like tingles, you know?
Interesting. Is that you touching Jade there? It's not very polite. Can you light it up just a little bit if you're still here with us? Just a little bit.
If you don't want to light that one up, you can come over here and touch the one in my hand if you'd like. Nothing? It's starting to make me think that maybe it's not the same spirit that we were communicating with at the tunnels. I feel like we're going to need a little bit more validation to actually say that we got followed.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, we are heading round to the other side of the building to see if we can get any more activity around there. Definitely. Are you okay? What? What's going on?
I don't know. Something like blocked the light in there.
Like, there is a window going around to the other side.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Something just like blocked out that. It's like we're walking by. It just went. Whoop.
They say that the shadows that are seen here are from inside the building. Total different vibes here.
Completely different.
What?
Oh shit.
Ew, what is in there? Oh, it's a man and his dog. It's like, I hate places with mannequins.
That guy looks like he's seen some shit.
I feel like I can hear movement from inside the building. What the fuck was that? That was from like right behind us. I just felt like I got touched again on my leg. I don't know what is going on. I keep feeling like somebody's touching me.
I just felt like something just tapped me on my ribs here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I've been feeling.
Oh, there it is again.
That's what I've been feeling.
Like just like a tap.
Yeah. It's literally, it just feels like something wants me to acknowledge it. That's all it feels like. That's crazy that you're feeling it too.
How are you feeling? Like, what? There it is again.
You just felt it again?
On my ribs.
That is so weird, because when you started feeling the touching, I stopped feeling the touching.
So the first time was over on my left side here.
Yeah.
And then it was on my shoulder, and then just now it was my lower back ribs here on my right side. But it was just like a little tap. It wasn't like a shove or a push.
No. I know exactly what you're talking about. It just got like ice cold, and it's all around my legs.
It's all on my hands.
There's anybody here with us right now?
It's making me feel like this. Like, if you're doing this to my chest, please let me know. Are you making my heart do weird things?
I do like it when we do two different locations. The fact that these ones are so close by, and what happened at the Manson tunnels. Like, my brain literally can't even go there. You know what I mean? That these were his roommates that murdered him. The fact that Ron came through on the Ovilus before we had even set out on this adventure was a telling sign for me that, you know, there's a story to be unraveled here. I don't believe we got to the end of the story. You know what I mean? I don't believe that we unraveled a story. I believe that we got paranormal activity happening, but I do not believe that it was just one spirit. I believe that there was multiple spirits there. I cannot tell you if something followed us from the tunnels over to this train depot. How are you feeling about this? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just getting those weird heart things again. Like, it's like getting pretty crazy. Feeling drained right now.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling numb again. Just
really? Okay, well, I think that we should get you back home and make sure that you're getting some sleep tonight.
Yeah.
2 days had passed since our investigation, but I felt as though I needed to go back. I wanted to know if the tunnel was as active during the day like it was at night. So with Jim feeling better, we packed up our gear and headed back to the tunnel. Hello, we are back at the tunnels. We done our investigation at night a couple of nights ago. Obviously we were getting activity, you guys saw that. Jim started to feel like he was getting heart palpitations, and of course we take health seriously here, so I really wanted to take you guys back here. Now it's been a couple of days just so you can actually see the location during the day, and I also kind of want to see if maybe that activity that was happening a couple of nights ago is still lingering during the day. I don't see why not, because it was so active. I've also brought along Wilson for this investigation. He is very, very excited. The reason I bring Wilson on some of these investigations is I want to see if there's any kind of like behavioral changes that happen. That could be a sign that there's something more, you know, supernatural going on around here. So Jim, how are you feeling since a couple nights ago?
I'm feeling better. You know, when all this went down the last time, I was like feeling anxiety. My heart was beating really, really fast. And I mean, you kind of took it in your hands to be like, let's get the hell out of here. I mean, our health is way more important than an investigation, so I appreciate that.
We're literally right by the tunnel right now. I'll show you. And there is the Manson tunnel. There was another incident that happened, that one of the reasons why we knew that we had to come back. Jim, if you want to go ahead and tell that one.
Yeah, so about a day or two ago, I decided just to pop back on the Ovilus app that's on my phone. And the first thing it says is tunnel. So I don't know if that was like something to guide us back here, or if it was like kind of taunting us, like we have more to say.
Yeah.
But I thought that was very interesting. That was the first thing that pops up.
Yeah, I agree. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I've not stopped thinking about this place since we left that investigation 2 nights ago. So I'm really glad that we're back. Let's see, we've got our equipment, so let's see if we can pick up any activity during the day.
So if you guys see right here, there is a loudspeaker and some cameras. I mean, it's a pretty active spot. There are people that watch those cameras, and you'll hear over the loudspeaker, it'll say, alert, alert, the authorities have been alerted, please leave the area. So obviously we're not going past that, but that shows you how much of a active kind of area, you know, they wanted everybody to be safe. And then you got your trusty Scooby-Doo with you.
He never barks whatsoever. If there's anything strange going on, like, he will alert me and he will let me know that something's not right. So it's always good having Wilson on board. Obviously I don't like taking him here at night, but during the day he's fine. So upon arrival of the tunnel, we came across this really odd, I don't even know what you would call it, but I don't know where this came from. I don't know why it's here. If anybody knows why this is here or what it is, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. I am genuinely curious. Also, as we were walking in, we found this like little bench right here that we're gonna set up, do a Ouija board, because I feel like with the Ouija board we can actually get proper like spelled out words coming through, and I feel like that's what we need at this location. There was so much happening the other night. I just really want to get to the bottom of it and figure out who it is that we're talking to. Is it somebody linked to the Manson murders? Is it someone linked to the Manson family? Or is it somebody linked to the murder of Ron? Or it could be somebody completely different that we haven't even touched on yet. But yeah, we also found this under the tree here, which clearly means something. It is just a very odd unmarked grave right there under the tree. But at the same time, does it surprise me? No, because this is Simi Valley and a lot of weird stuff goes down in Simi Valley. Okay, Ouija board is set up and I just found out that Jim has never done a Ouija board before. I'm actually shocked. Seriously, I'm shocked. Are you nervous?
No, let's do it. I'm ready.
Oh, there's somebody right there. I want to say something really fast.
On here?
Yeah. Because, where did he come from? I literally, like, I don't know if you were filming, but like the second we sat down, I like looked and it's a pretty open area right there. I didn't see anybody. And the only reason I even noticed that he was there is because Wilson like stood up and clocked him. He looks like a zombie. What the fuck? No, that's really weird. He didn't even acknowledge us once. Oh, he's stopping. He's looking at the tunnel. He's looking at the tunnel. I'm creeped out. What the hell is that man doing out here by himself? He hasn't looked at us once.
Where's he going?
I have no idea.
That's weird. That's fucking weird.
He didn't have water or anything. He's so far out here. What the fuck?
And he's not in shorts. He's not in tennis shoes. It's not like he's out here to exercise.
No.
He had like a cardigan. He kind of looked like fucking Mr. Rogers. Well, let's presume while we still have some daylight.
Yeah.
And hopefully no other interactions like that.
Okay. Yeah, let's just... I'm at the point that I'm just kind of like, let's just get this over with.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so we're back. We had somebody connecting with us a couple of nights ago. And we want to get a little bit more answers and we want to talk to you, okay? Is there somebody here with us? Don't let it go off the board, by the way. No, we're not going to let it go off the board, okay? We're going to move it back into the center. And if you want to spell out a message, feel free. Oh, that guy's coming back. He's coming this way.
Hold on. So what were the...
He walked down there.
Okay. Do you want to start this back up?
Yeah.
Or
Because
do you
I want...
Okay.
No, I definitely want to start it back up. And I also kind of want to put a REM pod on whilst we're doing this too.
Yep.
Now we have the REM pod set up. Let's get back to these crotch shots. Did you find that funny?
What the hell does that mean?
Can somebody please come through this board and talk to us? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Can you give us a name? Do we have a name for you? See, look how fast that's going. X. This is just a thought, but maybe like X, like a cross, which we're literally sitting right next to.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to bring our attention over to this cross over here? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's saying yes. It's saying yes. It's saying yes. What? Who's buried here? Is somebody buried here? X. Can you tell us how old you are? Oh, wow, okay. 25? Can you tell us what year you died in? 2000 and... 2020.
Are you a male?
Yes. Can you spell your name out for us, please, now, since we know a little bit more about you? P.
Is that Paul? Is your name Paul?
Yes. We have a name, Paul.
Paul, 25, not from Simi.
Are you at peace? Yes. Oh my gosh. That's good. That's really good. Paul, do we still have you here? I honestly feel like that was just put to the middle of the board because we just lost him. I just felt like there was an energy. I could feel him, and then I feel like it just kind of stopped. Like he was like, that's all kind of thing, you know? We should do more research into that, see if we can come up with anything.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure talking with you, Paul, and may your soul rest in peace. Goodbye. That was actually kind of nice. Definitely not the satanic vibes that are supposed to be going on around here, that's for sure. We're just looking for any kind of words that can maybe like validate that Ron is here again with us.
The object over there, can you touch that?
Whoa. There's like, this kind of looks like a little ritual within itself or something like that, because you can see like the berries here. And then behind the cross.
Wait.
Wait.
What? What do you want us to wait for? What are we waiting for? We don't want to wait here all day. It's starting to get dark now, so if you're going to do something, we want you to do it now, okay? Can you tell us if you're linked to any of the Manson stories that's happened here? Are you linked to anything satanic? Are you linked to anything from the occult? Camera. Let's try taking some photos over by the tunnel, just right before we leave, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Well, Wilson's ready to go home. Look at him. We're just packing up just now real fast before we head out. Since it is getting dark, we're going to head over to the tunnel. What came through the Ovilus, it did say camera. I was just thinking about going over there to take some photos. That's kind of validation for me, so that is what we're going to do now. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Ron.
Ron.
Oh my god. Okay, I hope, yeah, your GoPro got that?
Yeah.
It just said Ron. It just said Ron, and look, we're right at the tunnel here, and it just said Ron. Wilson, what do you think of that? He doesn't care.
That's crazy.
What are the odds of that?
That's fucking crazy. Do you know where we're at? We're here.
If there's somebody here that led us here, we want you to manifest yourself in front of us right now. We want to see you. Can you show yourself to us? What is it about this tunnel? I don't know, the second the sun went down, it's stinky here. It does smell like dead rats or something like that. Drink? Yeah. I need a drink. All right, guys, so we're heading out of Corganville right now. I think it's very apparent that there is something here that lurks within this park. Is it satanic? I don't know, we did get satanic come through. Different vibe here during the day. Still just as haunted, I would say. As far as the murder of Ron goes, my heart goes out to him and his family, everybody who was involved in that. Actually being here at the location, it does kind of hit you hard. I am seriously so glad that we did come back to this place during the day. We got some amazing activity with the Ouija board. Jim's first time using the Ouija board, so how was it for you, Jim?
It's unique. I've never experienced anything like that. It definitely wasn't as creepy as I thought it was going to be.
If you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're local to this area, I would love to hear more experiences about what's happened to you guys at this park. This is probably a really good time right now to let you guys know that Jim is now officially a member of Ghost Club. Yay! So Jim is going to be coming on a lot more investigations with us, and I look forward to more of that. Until next time, guys, thanks again for supporting the club. Have a good night. Bye.
Boy, that really was a show.